going on, everyone? Welcome to the OT Radio Show with your boy OT. And hey, man, how are y'all doing out there today? Today is a beautiful Tuesday, nice weather. I hope everybody are enjoying themselves, and thank y'all for joining me. All the people that's going to be watching on a replay, we thank y'all too. So today, we got a good show for y'all today. Very good show for y'all today. Today we have actress, co-host, founder, TV personality, philanthropist. Yes, y'all seen her on shows like Baywatch, NYPD Blue, Thunder in Paradise. She is known as the Apollo Queen of Fashion. She's the co-host of Showtime at the Apollo. And when I tell y'all know who that is, because I know who that is. It's Miss KiKi Shepard. How are you feeling today?
I am well, OT. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I have to get you some more stuff though, so we can come up into the 2000s. You know what I
mean? Let's talk about
yeah.
Because you've been doing a whole lot. You've been doing a whole lot, right? It's definitely great to see you because I know a lot of people have not seen you. A lot of people have seen you. So it all depends on where you're at. All depends on where you're at.
Just that simple. Where you at, you know?
Where you at? Where you at? So let's dive right into it because
Okay.
a lot of people know you on Showtime and Apollo, right? As a co-host, Miss KiKi Shepard. But you have been doing other things too, right? You have been an actress, you have been, a key personality, you have been philanthropist. So let's pick it up a little bit. Let's talk about the 2000s. What have Miss KiKi Shepard been doing in the 2000s?
Well, I have a foundation. The thing I am most proud of, I have to say, is created a foundation in 2006 called the KIS Foundation, which raises awareness, advocacy, and education about sickle cell disease. I carry the sickle cell trait, and I think this was just put in front of me. You know, God sort of orders your steps quite often. And this came in my face, and I said, this has got to be part of the reason why I even have a household name, is to spread awareness, raise awareness about this debilitating disease. So I have a foundation now. 16 years old, the KIS Foundation, and we have been doing wonderful things for the past 16 years, raising a lot of money to benefit understanding, education, especially awareness about this disease, so that we can find a way to help conquer it, or at least make those that live with it and our families aware of how to assist those that live with sickle cell disease. Because it ain't no joke, man. It's a terrible thing. So I've done that, but I'm also acting. I have a new show coming out. We can talk about that. I just finished doing a fantastic weekend with none other than Lunel. But so there are a lot of things that have been happening for me over the past 15 years. Still host a lot of places, still do a lot of hosting, still do some acting. I think people should know that I sort of took a break because I got custody of my two little nieces when they were 3 and 4, and I have raised them now. And that was a very important part of my life for a number of years, but they're adults now doing so well. So that may be why people have not really seen me full out, strong on television and film. But that was of utmost importance to me, and they're doing well now. So I'm happy about that.
Well, that's a blessing. That's a blessing because, especially when we talk about family, when you raise your nieces and stuff, that is definitely a blessing. So let's talk about that a little bit, right? Okay. Because that's one of the intricate parts that happened in your life. How did you feel and how did that come about, if you want to talk about it?
My nieces fell into needing custody, and I was there, and I said yes. My mother in heaven would have come down and slapped me silly if I had not done what I did, even though she was still alive when I first took custody. My sister and I took custody of them and raised them, and it just is something that happens in a lot of families. And it happened in mine, and we took the bull by the horn and did what was necessary. And they are just the light of my life. I love them, Lauren and Taylor. I love them dearly. And they are like in their early 20s now, and they're very happy, very well-rounded. They have not killed anybody. They've not robbed anything. They don't have any children. They've not gone and killed any husbands or anything like that. They're pretty good. They're in pretty good shape. Yes, I love them a lot. Yes.
Well, you did a fantastic job. You did a fantastic job.
So much. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you. Let's talk about your advocacy on sickle cell.
Oh, okay, great.
How did that all come about?
This is a real crazy story. I was dancing on Broadway, and something happened where we all had to go to see a doctor. And whatever it was that was happening about at the doctor, I had no problem with it. But as I was leaving the doctor's office, because it entailed getting a blood test, as I was leaving the doctor's office, he said to me, "Oh, by the way, you carry the sickle cell trait." And I said, "Well, what's that?" He said, "Don't worry about it. It will never affect you." Completely wrong. But I don't think he was being negligent. I just don't think he knew any more about it. This was in the late 80s. I don't think he knew anything more about it. Fast forward 4 or 5 years, I came to Los Angeles, and I went to a big golf tournament down in the Bahamas. That was great. That was great. Down in the Bahamas, and the beneficiary of that golf tournament was the Sickle Cell Disease Association of America. So as I sat there as one of the celebrity guests, I sat there listening to all that they were talking about this disease called sickle cell disease, and I had that light bulb moment, that memory where I said, "Oh, wait a minute. That's what the doctor told me I had." So I went to them, the executive president and stuff of the National Association. I said, "Listen, I'm on a TV show that is in everybody's audience, everybody's house, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday of every weekend. Please use me. Allow me to help spread the word and raise awareness." And they did. They grabbed me, and I was the spokesperson, the celebrity advocate, celebrity spokesperson for the National Association for over 10 years. When they changed their format and moved to Baltimore, I struck out on my own. And that's when I went into having events to raise awareness, and ultimately went into forming my own foundation to carry on this fight for sickle cell disease. Once again, it was God putting me in the right place. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, just putting you in the right place at the
Right
right
place,
time.
right time. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. And
Only
Showtime
God
at
can
the
do it.
Apollo, was so instrumental because it was such a popular show all around the country. It was so instrumental in me being able to take that role and go with it because everybody knew about Showtime at the Apollo. So I was able to spread that message.
Okay, okay. So let's talk a little bit about sickle cell. Can you break down, what is sickle cell for people who don't know or people who do know, and how can that affect someone?
It is a red blood cell, an inherited red blood cell disorder. It is passed down in generations. And if two people that carry the trait, if both people come together and have a child, each child that they have has a 1 in 4 chance of having a disease for which we do not have a universal cure. But it's a red, like I said, it's a red blood cell disorder, and it's something that people should not shy away from. It's like long time ago, people would just be sick and be like, "Why are they sick?" "Oh, they're just sickly." But a lot of times it was sickle cell disease because you can't really see it on a person. It's one of those invisible diseases. It's red blood cells. If you think about your blood cells, they are shaped like an O, and they're flexible and bendable and stuff. So they pass through your veins and your arteries, and because they're viable and flexible and carry oxygen, they can bend and mold and go through the different veins and arteries and cut corners and stuff easily. But when you have sickle cell disease, they are a C shape, like a sickle. Therefore the name sickle cell disease. The blood cells become sickled, and as they go through the veins and the arteries, they can get caught on each other and form a blood clot, and that's called a crisis. And that crisis, when you don't get blood going throughout your body, because blood carries oxygen
Yes,
to
it does.
every part of the body. So when you get the blood clots and the blood does not flow to the other part, to every part of the body, it causes the body not to have the oxygen it needs to maintain, to grow, to thrive. And that in turn can kill you. It can cause things to deteriorate. It can cause it can cause all different kinds of bone structure, fractures and things like that. It can cause some of everything to happen to your body because the blood carries everything through your whole body, especially oxygen. So sickle cell disease can cause major crisis where the rest of the body does not get the oxygen that it needs to thrive. And in doing so, it can cause it's just like a domino effect. Everything just starts falling down, falling into disarray, falling into disruption. And that's why sickle cell disease is so detrimental to the body.
Mm,
But I
mm.
want everybody to understand it is simply a red blood cell disorder.
Okay.
It is not
Okay.
something you can catch by kissing. You can't catch it by holding hands, by touching. I want everybody to please understand that, because so many people are afraid of even finding out. But you know, it
Yeah.
runs primarily in the African American,
Mm-hmm.
Hispanic, Asian, and Mediterranean populations. However, you know for a fact, don't you, that in
Yeah.
this day and time, we love who we want to love.
Love.
We
Yep.
code, we do with who we want to, whatever we want to, and that's why, even though it's not in the Caucasian race heavily, anybody can be born with sickle cell disease. It's a matter of the parents. I remember what I said. Each parent has a trait.
Great. Yep.
Each child has a 1 in 4 chance of having this disease. So I want everybody to go get tested for sickle cell trait. I don't care what your race is. Go get tested for sickle cell trait. Let's live with knowledge.
Yes, 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 indeed. And I'm glad that you're an advocate of it, because I do know a couple of people who do have sickle
Mm.
cell, and sometimes they actually be in the hospital
Oh,
for
yes.
3 to 6 months at a
Yes.
time,
Yes.
because a lot of things can break it down. So yes, we do need to talk about that a little bit more, because we don't, especially in our community, we really don't talk about it. So thank you for being an advocate of the sickle cell.
And let me say one more thing. I don't know if you
Mhm.
get ready to go to someplace. There's a lot of progress now. The FDA just approved 2 gene therapy treatments that can be so advantageous. We're trying to stop sickle cell before the child is born in the DNA. We're trying to
Mm.
change the DNA. That's what research is trying to do. Trying to change the DNA so change change the disease, the chromosomes in the DNA, so that the child is not born with sickle cell disease. And we have the bone marrow transplant
That's right.
surgery, which has
Mm-hmm.
been very successful, but it's not successful with everyone. So we do have means of trying to fight this, but it's getting better and better every day. We have new medications to limit the length of a crisis, the pain crisis. It's getting better, and we're going to find a cure for sickle cell, I do believe, within the next 10 to 15 years. I think we're going to have a cure.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Yes,
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 we are, because we're already making progress as it is right now. So
yes,
you know
yes,
we are. So,
yes.
so, so let's talk a little bit about your career.
Okay.
Throughout your career, you have been, a prominent figure, right, in the entertainment industry. So, what inspired you to pursue that career in television, and how do you navigate your way through success?
Dude, I came out that way. I come from a little town called Tyler, Texas. I had 2
Uh-huh.
other sisters. My oldest sister is a model and actress. My younger sister was a visual artist. Unfortunately, she passed away on January 1st, but she was an amazing visual artist. So all 3 of us went into the arts. Our mom and dad supported that. So I came out dancing. That dancing was my original forte. I came out dancing. And then when I left home, left high school and stuff, I went to Howard University and pursued dancing there, got my BA in business administration, and then gave my degree to my mama and said, "Mommy, I'm going to Broadway." She said, "Go on, baby, do your thing." So being a dancer was my original dream. And I
Mhm.
fulfilled that greatly. I danced on Broadway for 10 straight years. And then I said, you know what, I want to do television acting and television and film. And I came out to Los Angeles. And I was really blessed because my sister was already out here. She was a major international model. My older sister, Von Gretchen, major
Mhm.
model. She was already living here in Los Angeles. So I had a good landing spot. I came out and immediately started working. And
Mhm.
once again, I have to give all glory to God. I really do, because my life has been blessed in so many ways that I know it's just not me. It's not,
Mhm.
yes, I pursued it. Yes, I got my craft down. I learned what I was doing. I was very good at it too. I did one big audition when I first came to New York. I did one big audition. And after
Mhm.
that, I got called for just about everything else I did, television and film and stage. So I've
Mhm.
been really, really blessed that God has guided my steps. And in 1989, I got a call to come to an audition for a Showtime at the Apollo, this new little show that they were doing. Nobody knew what it was going to be about. And
Right.
not only did I get the job, but I became the assistant choreographer and then ultimately the choreographer. And I created and choreographed that big fan dance
Yeah.
that we did. That was me. I created and choreographed that. And then after 3 to 5 episodes, the producers decided that they did not. We had 6 dancers. The
Mhm.
producers decided, okay, we're going to do away with that aspect of the show. But because I was the tallest, I was a choreographer, I knew the inner workings. I was like part of the production team. They kept me to do this thing, over the heads of the different contestants. And
Right.
once again, God, God,
God,
God,
God did.
I will call his name and praise his name daily. My life, my career has been set forth and blessed, and I've been kept, and
Yes.
it's God. I
Yes.
can't give it to nothing. I can't attribute to anything else, you
Yes.
know?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
then I went on from there for 15 years, from
Yeah.
becoming the choreographer to do the opening and closing number. And then we did away with the dancing, and I remained with my little hand over people's heads, and ultimately became the co-host with Sinbad. We solidified
Yeah.
that with Sinbad. Then went on with Mark Curry, Steve
Mm-hmm.
Harvey,
Harvey.
and Rudy
Yep.
Rush.
So let's talk about that a little bit, because during that time, you met a wide range of talent and inspired singers and comedians. I mean, can you share some of your memories or experience that you encounter? You
I
know.
have, I have, I have a number of them. One of my major memories is, of course, Sid Lauren Hill, when she came on, as a young
Mm,
girl on Amateur Night, just amazing. And then she came back, for 5 or 6 years later with the Fugees and stuff, and
right.
she was a professional, recording artist and stuff. But we remember when she came on, for Amateur Night, just a great, great, beautiful little chick. I have always had great fond memories of not Olita Adams. Oh my goodness. Gospel singer, tall, beautiful gospel singer.
Yolanda Adams.
Yolanda,
Mm-hmm.
Yolanda Adams and Kirk Franklin. Whenever they came, the house just went up. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it was party, it was church, it was the best, And then I have great memories of certain things that happened in Amateur Night. One woman, who got very upset. You may remember this, maybe you might not. One woman got very upset because she was being booed off, so she turned around and dropped a flap on her costume and mooned the whole audience, showed her pure behind. Yes, she did, to the whole audience. And we said, okay, then. But Sandman still hooked her behind and took her
Yeah.
off. Some people could not understand that they just did not have the talent to win. They may have been
Right.
talented in their hometown or in the group that they ran with, but they just were not talented enough to win Amateur Night. And the audience didn't play.
Yeah, they didn't. They
Audience did
didn't.
not play. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Did
Yes, I
not play.
do.
And
And
then
I loved it though.
we had a whole period, where we went through the heavy duty hip hop artists and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And it got, sometimes it would get crazy. And Steve, but I would say this, that was in the middle of the run of Showtime. And that was when Steve Harvey was the host. And I
Mm-hmm.
have to say he had really good control over the audience when things were going awry and stuff. Steve could stop the show and appeal to the audience and say, come on, y'all, this ain't who we are. This
Right,
the world
right.
famous Apollo. This ain't how we roll, This ain't how I roll. And he was very, very, very protective of me and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sinbad solidified us as
Mm-hmm.
host and co-host. Because that boy is so quick. Sinbad could
Yeah.
come off.
Yeah.
And then of course Mark Curry and
Mm-hmm.
Rudy Rush were also very, very, very wonderful hosts. So my memories of Showtime at the Apollo are vast. They
Mm-hmm.
are, um, some are good, some are bad, but I will always remember that Percy Sutton, who was executive producer from Inner City Broadcasting, Percy Sutton said, because once the show got going, everybody wanted
Right.
my little role. They were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I can do that. I can wear pretty clothes and walk around the whole man. Can I get Kiki's job?" And
Uh,
I remember Percy Sutton said, as long as Kiki wants this job, she
mm,
will be the female face of his Showtime
mm.
at the Apollo, because I represented to so many young Black girls
Yes.
coming up
Yes.
that
Yes.
they could do this as well. They also could be on television. And because I was of a darker hue, it made it
Mm-hmm.
even better.
Yeah.
And he said, I carried myself with class.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, mommy. She wasn't having it no other. Martha Shepard was not having it any other way. So those are the things that are most memorable to me about
Mm-hmm.
the Showtime at the Apollo. It put me on the map. It
Mm-hmm.
propelled me into a 30-year career. And I can't say anything but thank you.
Yes, indeed. God.
Man, God.
God. We got to
It
get
just
that
blows me
all
away
right.
that some people do not believe in a greater power, in a higher power, and think that they make everything happen. It's grace, man. It is
Yes, it is.
grace.
Yes, it is.
And
You're not
I want
telling no
everybody
lie.
to recognize it
You're not telling no lies right there. Yes,
at
it is.
all.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So let's talk about the acting career because you was on Baywatch. Oh, you was in, NYPD Blue. Let's talk about that. How did all that come about?
Well, like I told you, when I came out here, I said I want to do television film, and I came
Mm-hmm.
out in the mid to early '90s and stuff. And uh, I got a lot of things. I got a lot of different roles and stuff, but they were guest starring roles.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got this show called Thunder in Paradise, which was a spinoff of Baywatch, but it was Hulk Hogan, Chris Lemon, and just quite a few wonderful, amazing people. And I got that show, and it sort of jump started and propelled my career and stuff. So I did a lot of guest guest starring roles for the first 5 to 7 years I was out here. And then
Mm-hmm.
that's when that whole thing where I had to make a choice between really pursuing heavily that carrot, that going after that hustle, that grind in television and film, or was I going to pull back a little bit, take care of my nieces that I was raising, and
Mm-hmm.
really focus on this whole thing of sickle cell disease. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm blessed to say that I was able to do all three. I was able to do all three, and I have continued to get roles and stuff in different television and film projects over the years. But now,
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
let's talk about what's happening
Happening
now.
now. Let's talk about
Okay,
it.
let's get to what's happening now. I have a new show coming out on Bounce. Well, it's not my show. I'm in a new show called Mind Your Business uh,
Mm.
on Bounce TV. The first episodes come out June 1st. Oh, that's real soon, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Not from tomorrow.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Mind Your Business, starring Rolanda Watts, BB Winans, Breely Evans, just Columbus Short, just a major group of wonderful actors. Bentley Kyle Evans from oh my goodness, it just left my mind, the studios and stuff. But it is going to be absolutely wonderful. And I play Mildred. I play the good friend to Rolanda Watts, who's one of the stars of the show. I play
Mm-hmm.
her good friend Mildred, and boy, do we have some fun. We have fun. It's really great. So that's what I'm doing now.
Okay. So now you're doing that now because I
Yeah,
know you do a lot of hosting and stuff like that. I know you do a
yeah.
lot of golfing.
Yeah,
You
yes,
know, you
yes,
do a
yes,
lot of
yes.
golfing.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yes. I forgot to mention that, didn't I? That my golf tournament, that is one of the
Yes.
major events of my foundation. Our
Yes.
KiKi Shepard's Celebrity Golf Classic. This is our 6th year. Before we
Mm-hmm.
did 15 years of bowling. And then
Mm-hmm.
COVID hit. And the year before COVID hit, my treasurer said, "We are going to do golf, KiKi." And I
Mm-hmm.
acquiesced. I said, okay, okay. And I'm so happy I did. This is our 6th year, and it is a major hit. If anybody wants to golf with us, it is September 9th at the Porter Valley Country Club. So just Google the KIS Foundation or KiKi Shepard, either way, and you'll find out about it. And come and join us.
Now I gotta ask this question.
What?
Can you golf, Miss Kiki? Can you golf? Are you an excellent golfer?
Wait, hold up. I would not say excellent. I can drive, I can
Okay.
chip. I'm
Uh-huh.
an excellent putter. I
Okay.
I like to say, let me show you what not to do.
Okay.
So I take, and I'm always with my team, I'm always the first one to putt. But
Mhm.
surprisingly, I have a pretty good eye for putting. So yes,
Mm.
I do golf. My fairway game is the pits. I have to say, it's the pits, man. My fairway game. I think I'm so afraid of hitting the ground, with the
Uh-huh.
club.
Uh-huh.
I grew up in Texas, man. We played softball and baseball. My daddy was a minor league baseball player. So
Uh-huh.
I know how to swing from up here.
Right,
Yes,
right.
with power and stuff. Golf is another game, as you
Mhm.
know. You have to let the club do the work.
Work,
That's
yes.
difficult to give up your power to a stick,
Yes, it is.
you
Yes, it
know.
is.
But it's a
Yes, it is.
wonderful game. But yes, I can golf. Yes.
Okay, Okay,
I can.
okay.
It's quite a number of Hollywood women that golf. It's quite a few of us,
Yes, it is. I know. I know. I see it. I
and
see
we're
it.
good at it.
I see it. I see
Yes,
it. So this is your sixth year. You're doing it
yes.
6 years doing it. Um, how have it grown from the first to the 6 year? Because I know it grown big time. I
It
know it
has
has grown.
grown. It's grown by leaps and bounds.
Mm.
We are known now. I found out. I've been told this by a lot of people. I'm not just tooting my own horn, but
Toot it though. Toot it. Toot it. Toot it.
I
Toot
have
it.
been told that the KIS Foundation's the KiKi Celebrity Golf Classic is one of the premier golf classics of Los Angeles. That
Mm.
makes me very happy. And what is most important is that people are attending because of the cause,
Yes.
because of sickle cell disease. Yes, we have a great time. You have a great time out on the course. We have a beautiful golf course that we always use, which is Porter Valley Country Club, the sweet, intimate, gorgeous club up in the hills of Northridge.
Mhm.
But it's a very it's not difficult, but it's a challenging course,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
people love it. The food is the best, but most importantly is that we are really we're making an impact. We're making a
Yes.
footprint in the cause of raising awareness and education about sickle cell disease, because it's not a pretty disease. It's not a pretty cause. I'm sorry. It's not a pretty cause.
Right.
It's not one of the big five. And people seem to think that it only affects African Americans, so they sort of pull away. But our tournament um, has grown in size. It has grown in focus. It has
Mhm.
grown in sponsorship. It has
Mhm.
grown in people wanting to be there to find out about this thing called sickle cell disease. And a lot of it has to do with the celebrity input.
Mhm.
When we first started the KIS Foundation, I had a predominantly celebrity board, and one of the statements we use that when a celebrity speaks, people often pause to listen. And
Yes.
in that pause is where we would strive to educate. You come because you want to rub elbows with celebrities, like Jim Pickens and Rocky Carroll and Oba Babatunde, Don Lewis, Jack A. Harry, Sally Richardson Whitfield, Don J. Whitfield. These are the people who have been a part of my family. Quite a number of them, Don Oba, Don Oba. Who else was on my celebrity board? There were five to six of us on the celebrity board when we first started, and people
Mhm.
would come to different events we would have because they wanted to be in the mix of these people who were on television at that time.
Mhm.
Big supporters and stuff. I keep looking at myself in the mirror, looking at my bangs, trying to fix my bangs. Bang, bang. Anyway, people would come because they wanted to join in with what we were doing because it was celebrity content or celebrity related. But
Mhm.
in doing so, like I said, that's when we had them captured, and we were
Yes.
able to talk about sickle cell disease and the care and the understanding of what this foundation was going for spread easily.
Yeah.
So even though now I have a predominantly corporate board, it still
Mhm.
is important for our celebrity element to support. And my
Yes.
friends do still support. It's really, really wonderful.
Wow. September 9th.
September
September
9th,
9th. September 9th.
go on www.thekisfoundation.org. Go on, sign up and come and join us and swing that club for sickle cell disease.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Well, now
Oh
looking
God.
back
Where you
right
want me to
now,
look now?
we're gonna look back. We're gonna look back because you are a legend. You're still doing big things. So I can't say looking back on your career because your career is still
Has not
going.
stopped. It's
It
still
hasn't
going.
stopped. It's still
Still
going.
going.
It's still going. Um, what can you hope or what can you leave behind to tell our audience? Like, uh, can I? How can I break this down right here? What legacy would you love to leave behind for people to know you as? Let's think about
That's
that.
good. Let's see. Let's see. How can I put this all in one?
Because I
But
mean,
I believe that I'm a
mm,
person that believes
mhm,
that what is for you is for you. That Don't let anyone tell you what your path is supposed to be. You follow what is your heart and your spirit, and understand and know that with the grace of God, everything is possible. Live your life to the fullest. Always have respect for your elders. Always strive for the greatness that is within you, and appreciate and applaud the greatness that's within others. Just stay the road that is meant for you, and it'll be all right. And with God's will, God's help, you will be able to accomplish any and everything that you so desire.
Mm, mm, mm.
How's that?
Woo! 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 Hey, y'all. Miss KiKi Shepard, y'all. Woo! Miss KiKi Shepard. Miss KiKi Shepard.
Thank
Ah,
you so much. Thank you so
listen.
much for this. I have enjoyed it immensely.
Yes, yes. I have enjoyed you.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about though? How long do we have?
Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's
You
go.
know
Let's
what I just did this weekend?
talk to me. Talk
Let
to
me
me.
tell you what I just did this weekend, baby.
Talk to me now.
I was in New York City.
Mm.
I introduced the magnificent, the crazy, wonderful, absolutely fantastic Lunel at
Mm.
the Apollo Theater. She headlined at the Apollo Theater. I think she's, if I'm not, I think this is correct. We've been trying to find out for sure, but I think she's only the second Black female that has solo headlined at the Apollo Theater since Mom's Baby.
Wow.
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 But she was going back to do her show, and she said, KiKi, I could not conceive of doing the show without you being there with me. That's just love. She
Mm.
just really appreciated what I offered to young women coming up, in the 90s and stuff, that this gave them a vision of this is something you can be. You can reach for the stars, because I did, and I landed very softly, but she brought me with her to the Apollo Theater to introduce her for her one-woman show. It was lit.
Mm.
Woo! Baby, it was all that and more. I was blown away.
Uh-huh.
Just blown. It was one of the most magnificent times I've had at the Apollo Theater ever. And I've been there a lot of years.
Yes.
But this time with Lunel was just superb. It was dang near perfect. If something was not perfect, I don't know what it was.
Right.
I don't want to know. So I'm just like, she and I spoke, it was like perfect. So I'm very proud and happy about that, and looking forward to doing that kind of thing with other wonderful people who want to do anything and bring back the history. Anything that I can do that complements and talks about the history that has brought us to where we are, I'm down.
I know that's right. I know
Yes.
that's right. I know
So I wanted to give Lunel a serious plug. That girl is funny. You hear me? And we had a great time.
But the fact that she said, I want you, whew, that tells
The
it all.
fact that she said, I'm going back to the Apollo. I can't go back without you,
Not you.
KiKi.
Yeah.
That's love and appreciation for something so unexpected.
Yes.
So unexpected. But she was just talk about first class all the way. We had a ball, man. We rode. It was just great. It was great.
Well, guess what, Miss KiKi?
Oh,
We
no,
appreciate you
don't
here.
tell me.
We appreciate you here. We appreciate you here. We love you here. We thank you for everything that you have done, everything that you are doing, and everything that you're going to continue on doing. And we appreciate you so much, because you have been a staple. You are a legend. We're going to give you your flowers now. We're going to keep on giving you your flowers, because you have done a lot. So
Thank you so much.
yes. So can you tell everybody where to find you at on social media and websites and everything?
Yes, at the KIKI. I'm KIK. I'm not KE. At the at THEKIKI Shepard, SHEPARD, at the KiKi Shepard on social media. The website, once again, is www.thekisfoundation.org. You can hit me up through that. You can find out about all that I'm doing for my foundation for sickle cell disease, and just hit me up. Let's talk. Let's find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Follow
And y'all,
me.
listen, and y'all make sure y'all go to this golf tournament, because y'all might see OT there. September the 9th. True, man. Hey, listen, I might as well go ahead and
You
show
might
me
as
a
well
little
come
bit of
on,
golf.
man. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Me and my
We're
lady
gonna have a
show up.
ball.
Yeah. Definitely. Well,
And
thank you. Thank you. It has been a truly blessing, a breath of fresh air,
thank you.
beautiful energy,
Thank you.
God did it. God knows. God knows everything. He put us here to have this beautiful conversation. So I thank you. I thank you so much. I thank your publicist. Oh yeah, I thank your publicist. I
L
appreciate her
Group
so much.
PR.
Yep.
Cheryl Smith, that's my heart. That's my girl.
Yes,
Yes, we
indeed.
have to thank her. We don't
Yes,
have
we
to, but
do.
I want to. Thank
Yes,
you, sis.
yes.
I appreciate you so much.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, thank you, Miss Kiki. And I will be in touch with you. I want to hit you
Okay.
up on the DM. I would definitely be in touch with you because
Okay.
I I appreciate you. You keep on. Make sure you go ahead and tell them one more time about the foundation.
The KIS Foundation, we raise awareness, advocacy, and education about sickle cell disease. Our goal is to improve the social health and quality of life for those diagnosed and living with sickle cell disease. Live with knowledge, go get tested for sickle cell trait.
There it is, y'all. Well, thank you again, Miss Kiki, for joining us here on the show. We
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
you. Blessings, blessings to you. And we will be in touch with you. And
Okay.
anything else that you're doing, you always welcome to come on
You
the
don't
show and talk to
you don't have to worry about that.
us.
Michelle will make sure.
I know that's right.
She
I
is
know that's
on her
right.
game, baby. She is on her game. But
Yes,
it's
she
been an
is.
absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yes,
I
thank you.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you now. All right, now talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed and highly favored.
You too.
All right, now. Y'all, good show, good show. We have Miss KiKi Shepard, the legend here on the show. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow her at the KiKi Shepard on IG. Make sure you go to the KIS Foundation. Donate to the KIS Foundation. Come on out September 9th. Let's go play some golf on a beautiful scenery. Let's go out there and play some golf, enjoy ourselves, talk a little bit, laugh a little bit. But the main thing we're going to talk about sickle cell disease and how it is affecting our community and everyone is around us. So let's go ahead and talk about that. And let's talk about your boy OT and the scholarships that your boy OT have. Now, once again, you can go to board.org at the Ring Tanzamore for the scholarship. We got 2 scholarships for high school seniors with a 2.5 GPA that is studying in the medical field. Remember, y'all, deadline is November the 21st. We started out last year with 1 and have grown so much that now we're offering 2. And my goal is to keep on offering more and more to help our kids in the future because guess what? They are our future. At the end of the day, y'all, they are our future. So these are our future nurses, doctors, dentists, everything. Surgeons, they are our future because we need them. So understand we need them. But hey, OT love them. That's why we got these scholarships for them. So y'all make sure y'all go to board.org at the Ring Tanzmore. My team said they are putting it under me right now for you can see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and point my finger straight down. Boom, there it is right there. Make sure you go sign up for the scholarship. Yes, the scholarship is there, and there is plenty more scholarships too. Just in case mine might not be the one that you want. You might want to go do technical stuff. So, hey, it's low scholarships. Y'all could go ahead and check it out. They have a whole bunch, but hey, your boy OT, we doing it because this is for my mama. Yes, this is for my mama. Okay, so she was a nurse, so this is for my mama. All right, so y'all make sure y'all go to board.org at the Ring Tanzamore. Go ahead and sign up for the scholarship deadline November the 22nd. Am I right? November 22nd. Yes, November 22nd deadline. And then we will actually tell the people who won. We're going to tell them live here on the show. So we'll be having the high school seniors here live telling them that they won a scholarship. So thank you again for partnership up with board.org. And once again, thank you, Miss KiKi Shepard, for joining us here on the show. We appreciate you so much. Keep doing the things that you're doing. Keep striving for the best. And remember, y'all, sickle cell is out there, so we got to learn about it. Like she said, get tested. Get tested. It's easy. Just go to the doctor and say, hey, doc, I need you to test me for some sickle cell now. All right? That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. All right? Bring your mama, bring your sister, bring your brother. Hey, get some friends too. That's all go to the doctor. But us black males, we do need to go to the doctor. I'm going to tell y'all 100% black males, we do need to go to the doctor and get checked out. Yes, I know the old saying, doc always finds something wrong with me all the time. Doc always finds something wrong with me. Well, guess what? You can find something, you can help you. Because some of us got high blood pressure. Some of us dealing with a lot of stress. We dealing with a lot of mental things. So listen, get help, get seen, and always love yourself. Because brothers, we need y'all. All right. I love y'all sisters, not taking nothing away from y'all, but brothers, we need y'all. We need y'all. We need y'all alive. So go ahead and get tested, get checked out, get therapy. Everyone, get therapy. You need it, get it. I love y'all. Y'all be good. And I will see y'all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. And like I always say, if someone asks you how you doing, you tell them you're doing better than yesterday. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching here with your boy OT. Peace.